Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's English Listening Podcast. Tonight, we are going to take a journey far beyond the limits of our planet. We will travel through the silent darkness of space, across distant stars and mysterious galaxies, to explore one of the most fascinating questions humanity has ever asked. Are we alone in the universe? Imagine standing outside on a quiet night. The air is calm, the world around you is silent, and above your head stretches a sky filled with countless stars. Each tiny point of light represents something enormous as sun, perhaps with planets orbiting around it. As you look at that endless sky, a natural thought appears in your mind. What if somewhere out there, on one of those distant worlds, someone else is looking up at their sky and wondering the same thing about us? This question is not new. Humans have been asking it for thousands of years. Long before telescopes existed, long before rockets carried astronauts into space, people already felt curiosity about the stars. Ancient humans would sit beside fires at night, telling stories about the heavens. They imagined gods, spirits, and sometimes other worlds beyond their own. Even without scientific instruments, their imagination allowed them to think far beyond the limits of Earth. One of the earliest thinkers who considered the possibility of other worlds was the ancient Greek philosopher Democritus. More than 2,000 years ago, he suggested that the universe might contain many different worlds. Some could be similar to Earth, while others might be completely different. Another philosopher, Epicurus, believed that the universe might be infinite and filled with countless planets where life could exist. At the time, these ideas were incredibly bold. Most people believed the universe was small and centered around Earth. Yet these philosophers imagined something much larger. They imagined a universe filled with possibilities. Their ideas show that human curiosity has always been powerful. For many centuries, people believed that Earth was the center of everything. The stars and planets were thought to move around our world. But this belief began to change during the scientific revolution. In the 16th century, an astronomer named Nicolaus Copernicus proposed a revolutionary idea. He suggested that Earth was not the center of the universe. Instead, Earth and the other planets orbit around the Sun. This idea shocked many people at the time. But later, another scientist, Galileo Galilei, used one of the first telescopes to study the night sky. Through his telescope, he observed moons orbiting the giant planet Jupiter. This discovery proved something extraordinary. Not everything in the universe revolves around Earth. Humanity suddenly realized that our planet was just one small part of a much larger cosmic system. Over time, telescopes improved and astronomers began discovering even more astonishing things. In the 20th century, the astronomer Edwin Hubble revealed that the universe contains many galaxies far beyond our own. A galaxy is a vast collection of stars, planets, gas, and dust. Our home galaxy is called the Milky Way, and it alone contains hundreds of billions of stars. But the universe contains billions of galaxies, each filled with its own stars and planetary systems. When scientists realized how enormous the universe truly is, the possibility of life elsewhere suddenly seemed much more reasonable. If there are billions of galaxies and billions of stars, then there may also be billions of planets. Could it really be possible that Earth is the only place where life exists? Modern scientists approach this question with careful research rather than imagination alone. One of the most famous scientists to explore the possibility of alien life was Carl Sagan. Sagan believed that the universe was so vast that it seemed unlikely that Earth would be the only place with life. He often spoke about the beauty of the cosmos and the importance of exploring it. But science requires evidence. Scientists cannot simply assume aliens exist. They must search for proof. Some scientists search for signals from distant civilizations. This work is often associated with the SETI Institute. Researchers there use powerful radio telescopes to listen for unusual signals coming from distant stars. If an advanced civilization somewhere in the universe were sending radio messages into space, there is a small chance that we might detect them. So far, no confirmed alien signal has been discovered. The universe has remained silent, but the search continues, and scientists continue listening. Another exciting way scientists search for life is by studying planets around distant stars. For a long time, astronomers did not know whether planets existed outside our solar system. But in the 1990s, scientists began discovering what are called exoplanets. These are planets that orbit stars far beyond our Sunday. Since then, thousands of exoplanets have been discovered. Some are enormous gas giants, much larger than Jupiter. Others are rocky planets that may be similar to Earth. A few of these planets orbit their stars at just the right distance where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist. This region is called the habitable zone. Water is extremely important for life as we know it. Wherever scientists find the possibility of water, they become interested in the possibility of life. Space agencies, such as NASA, use powerful telescopes to study these distant worlds. One of the most advanced telescopes ever built is the James Webb Space Telescope. This telescope can study the atmospheres of distant planets, searching for gases that might indicate biological activity. For example, oxygen and methane together in a planet's atmosphere could suggest the presence of living organisms. Scientists are carefully analyzing the light from distant planets to see if such chemical signatures exist. While we search the stars for life, some scientists believe alien life might exist much closer to home. Surprisingly, it might even exist within our own solar system. Several moons orbiting the giant planets may contain underground oceans beneath their icy surfaces. One of these moons is Europa. Beneath its frozen crust lies a deep ocean that may contain more water than all the oceans on Earth combined. Another fascinating moon is Enceladus, which shoots massive plumes of water vapor into space from cracks in its icy surface. These plumes suggest that warm oceans may exist beneath the ice. If these oceans exist, they could potentially support simple forms of life, such as microscopic organisms. Future space missions may explore these moons more closely and perhaps even collect samples from their mysterious oceans. While scientists carefully study planets and moons, the public often hears stories about mysterious flying objects in the sky. These are commonly called UFOs, meaning unidentified flying objects. In recent years, the term UAP, or unidentified aerial phenomena, has become more common. Some sightings have been investigated by scientific organizations and government agencies, including NASA and the Pentagon. In many cases, these mysterious objects are eventually explained as weather balloons, aircraft, drones, or natural atmospheric events. However, a small number of cases remain unexplained. But unexplained does not automatically mean alien. It simply means we do not yet understand the cause. One of the most interesting puzzles about alien life is known as the Fermi paradox, proposed by the physicist Enrico Fermi. Fermi asked a very simple but powerful question. If intelligent alien civilizations exist, why haven't we seen clear evidence of them? Considering the vast number of stars and planets in the universe, many scientists believe intelligent life should exist somewhere. Yet, we have not found any confirmed signs of alien technology or communication. There are many possible explanations. Perhaps intelligent life is extremely rare. Maybe advanced civilizations destroy themselves before they become capable of interstellar travel. Or perhaps alien civilizations are so different from us that we simply do not recognize their signals. Another possibility is that the universe is so vast that civilizations are separated by enormous distances. Even if aliens exist, they may simply be too far away for communication to be practical. Despite all these uncertainties, the search continues. Every year, new telescopes become more powerful. New space missions explore distant worlds. Scientists continue studying the chemistry of planets and the signals from deep space. What makes this search so fascinating is not just the possibility of discovering alien life, it is also the way this search expands our understanding of the universe and our place within it. When we look at the stars, we are looking into the past. The light from distant galaxies has traveled for millions or even billions of years before reaching our eyes. The universe is like a giant time machine, allowing us to see the history of cosmic evolution. Somewhere out there, another planet might be developing life right now. Somewhere else, an intelligent civilization might have existed millions of years ago and disappeared long before humans evolved. The universe is vast and ancient, and its story is still unfolding. Perhaps one day scientists will discover a tiny microbial organism living beneath the icy ocean of a distant moon. Or perhaps we will detect a strange radio signal from a distant star system that cannot be explained by natural processes. Such a discovery would change our understanding of life forever. But even if we never find alien civilizations, the search itself is meaningful. It pushes humanity to explore, to innovate, and to expand our knowledge of the cosmos. Every telescope built, every spacecraft launched, and every scientific discovery brings us closer to understanding the universe. And perhaps the most beautiful part of this mystery is that it reminds us how special our own planet is. Earth, with its oceans, forests, mountains, and living creatures, is a rare and precious world. As we continue searching for life beyond Earth, we are also reminded of the importance of protecting the life that already exists here. So, tonight, when you look up at the night sky, remember that each star you see may have its own story. Around some of those stars may orbit planets with oceans, skies, and perhaps even living beings wondering about the universe. Somewhere out there, another mind may be asking the same question we asked today. Are we alone? The answer remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. But the search for that answer continues, carried forward by curiosity, imagination, and the human desire to explore. Thank you for joining this journey through the cosmos. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep looking up at the stars. The universe is full of wonders, and our adventure within it has only just begun.